What's up everyone, it's Migs back on our video, and today my Razer Viper 8K finally arrived and I'm excited to test the 8K hertz. First impressions, I think it feels amazing, it feels premium. It's really customizable. I already changed the light to yellow. Yeah, I'm kinda having like a setup theme over here of like white and yellow-ish setup. Yeah, I'm still trying to make my setup better. This weighs around 71 grams, I'm pretty sure, and yeah, my old mouse is 58 grams. So yeah, this is around 13 grams much heavier than my old mouse. So I can really feel the difference, but I feel like when I get used to this, it's not gonna be that much of a big deal anymore. There's not really much mouses with 8000 hertz out there yet, except for this one. I think this is the most famous 8000 hertz mouse out there. This really caught my attention because I really like playing fast-paced, or apparently it's much faster. I've seen some reviews and I did my research, and apparently people can notice a significant or noticeable difference compared to the 1000 hertz. Now I had a old 1000 hertz which updates itself every 1 millisecond, and apparently the 8000 hertz updates itself every 0.125 milliseconds, which is 8 times much faster than my old mouse and the other mouses. And apparently this uses the optical switch, which is, I don't know, doesn't have delay, apparently the no debounce delay. Yeah, other than that, this mouse so far feels amazing in my hand. It's a bit bigger, but it's probably because I have small hands, and probably because I'm used to a small mouse. My old mouse was pretty small. And yeah, to be able to fully customize this mouse, you're gonna need the Razer Synapse. Yeah, it's set to 8000 hertz. You can also set it to 4000, 2000, 1500 and 125, but yeah, it's currently set, of course, to the highest. And yeah, my DPI, what's amazing about this DPI as well is if you have like a preferred DPI, you can actually set it by 50. You can set it to 100 with being the lowest, and then going 150, 200, 250, 350, 450 to 20,000 DPI, which is really high. But yeah, let me set this back to 1600. The lighting, you can also check and customize that a lot. The brightness, yes, turned it to 100. But yeah, everything is working pretty fine. You can also customize a lot of the buttons. But yeah, this has some buttons on the right. Now this is my first time having buttons on the right side of my mouse over here. Yeah, most of the time I only have this one on the left, this two. Yeah, I just disabled it because sometimes I accidentally click this one because the way I grip is kind of like this. So like, yeah, I kind of accidentally click these buttons right over here when I move the mouse sometimes. So yeah, just disable that, which totally solves the problem. But yeah, if you don't have that problem, you can set those, of course, something. And another cool thing I think is this smart tracking thing. This is the first time I saw this setting. But yeah, you can set it to like 1 millimeter to 3 millimeter, which is how much or how long or how far do you want your sensor to detect the mouse movement. If you set it to 1 millimeter, of course, as soon as you lift this up, it's probably gonna stop detecting it. But if you set it to 3 millimeters, which is what I have set it mine on, as long as there's 3 millimeters distance, like on your mouse, underneath your mouse, it's still gonna be able to detect the movement. So yeah, we have different preferences. So far, I've tested a few games with this. Yeah, another reason I actually bought this mouse is because Valorant, not really recently, but they made this like setting specifically for like 8000 hertz. Some people say the difference between 8000 hertz and 1000 hertz is really you're gonna be able to see it more with a much like faster monitor as well. So like, I guess like a 360 hertz monitor, I think that's the fastest hertz monitor out there. Now for me, I only have 144 hertz, but I think it's already fast. But of course, I'm also planning on upgrading it soon to a 240 hertz maybe. But Yeah, this so far from what I'm seeing, I think there is a difference. I'm sure I'm not just thinking about it that oh it's much faster now. I can really notice a difference. I tried comparing my old mouse, plugging it in and plugging my old mouse, and then trying to change mouses, back and forth, and unplug, plug, unplug, and yeah, this mouse seems really faster. But there's also some games that still doesn't support 8000 hertz, but set it to 4000, which is four times much faster than your than 1000, which is still noticeable. Yeah, but it's still a big difference compared to 1000. But yeah, I tried playing a few games with this mouse already. So far, you could really feel the difference and the responsiveness of this mouse. It really feels responsive, even though you're only in a 144 Hz monitor. You can still really feel the difference. I'm not sure when you're in 60 Hz though. I think it's gonna be really hard to notice the difference when you have a 60 Hz monitor. You'll definitely need to at least have 144 Hz in order to really notice the difference. I think I'll really be able to aim much better with this mouse. I'll just need to train more, or use this mouse more and get really used to it. I wish I have a higher refresh rate monitor so I can see the difference more apparently. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below. Is there anything else I forgot to tell you about the mouse? Does it make your FPS go down? Yeah, that was one question I was really worried about, because I want to have the highest FPS possible. So does the mouse affect your FPS? Yeah, that's a question we're gonna answer right now. Hold up. So right now I'm getting around 430 FPS, 440, 450, 460 FPS on the range in Valorant right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and try unplugging the mouse, which supports the 8000 Hertz, and let's see if the FPS goes down. So here is the mouse. Plug it and it should turn off. Yeah, like that. This is the Razer mouse. Yep. And my FPS didn't change really. It's still getting around 430, 440. My FPS still the same, and nothing really changed. And yeah, no 8000 hertz. No 8000 hertz, and it doesn't really affect your FPS. So if you think your FPS is gonna go down because your mouse is gonna update it 8000 times per second, that won't happen. And I just plugged it again, and my FPS is still the same. Yeah, nothing changed. I'll update you guys in the future when I get used to this mouse. Don't forget to stay cool and grateful. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out and bye bye.